Following Daniel's arrest on February 3rd, the body cam footage from the arrest would be released on the 6th.
It's 682. We're gonna go ahead and make contact with him right now. Hey, buddy, it's okay. It's okay.
Relax. Just remember to arrest. You got a warrant for your arrest. Relax. Okay? Relax. Deep breath. Calm down. We're good.
It's gonna be okay, buddy. We're gonna figure out the warrant, okay?
Okay. All right. So just relax. Everything's okay. You're gonna be okay. All right.
682. We got him in custody right now. We're gonna be walking him out full court. We'll have you stand up, okay, buddy?
Okay.
How's your day going other than this?
Just 21 if we can get a marked car over here to
I just have class that starts.
What kind of class?
All right. Have a seat, bud.
All right, Mr. Larson. You get those warrants and everything taken care of, and then we'll see you out here again, okay?
Okay.
All right, brother.
I was aware of the warrants.
Okay.
I just been staying at a hotel on this end of town.
I got you.
And I am, because I'm like self-employed.
Okay.
I didn't have enough money to get to the court.
Gotcha.
And all of my paperwork and all of my stuff is at the hotel.
I got you. No worries. So the good thing about this is you're gonna get one of these warrants cleared up, okay?
Okay.
There's 2 other warrants that's in the system for you right now. So make sure once you get
Denver, right?
one of them is one is Denver, one is Jefferson. Once you get those cleared up, you ain't got nothing to worry about it. Just if you ever in the future was to get a ticket, at least call them to let them know that you won't be able to make it, and they can try to reschedule some stuff for you so you don't get the warrant.
That's what I was actually working on doing as well already. I saw you guys in there, and I was like, I don't know if, because I was told that like I can't leave the state of Colorado.
I got you.
I thought I was following the rules, so I was like, I am more than aware that you guys probably know about the warrant. But I didn't think that you guys could arrest me on the warrant.
Yeah, some of the warrants are some of them are listed like, you know, either citywide or whatever, or statewide. The one that they wanted you on was a statewide, so anywhere in the state can pick you up on that one, which is why we can't charge you with the or take you in on the other 2. So that's why I'm just keeping you updated right now. When you get done with this one, make sure that you take care of the other 2, okay? Because I don't want you getting jammed up again.
Okay.
All right.
And do you know which jail?
Our jail right across the street.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'll give you, since we made contact, I'm gonna give you my business card or whatnot, okay?
Do you know what type of warrant it is?
It's a probation violation warrant. All right.
Do you know if it's a bench warrant or?
It's like a $20,000 warrant.
Okay.
All right. So just when you get down there, they'll probably be able to explain it a lot better than what I can, and then you just take it from there, okay, brother?
Okay.
All right. I'll leave my business card inside the property bag or whatnot, and that'll be it. All right. Take care of yourself, brother.
It's like a PR or?
I'm not too for sure.
Okay.
Just when you get down there, ask them all that stuff, and they'll be able to tell you, okay?
Okay.
All right, brother. You take care of yourself, man.
What questions do you have? I'm Sergeant Davis. I was one that was there.
So when I was met with the officers that arrested me, they grabbed both my arms and put them behind my back.
It's called arrest control.
Right.
Okay.
And I feel like it was kind of aggressive.
It may have been a little aggressive.
Yes.
Okay. Do you know what kind of warrants you have?
I do. Yes.
Okay. Do you think that due to the fact that you have a history of being violent with other people, that maybe that's why they did that? Because here's the thing.
Right.
If they do that and then that keeps you from being violent, then that keeps you from being hurt, doesn't it?
Right.
Okay.
And I agree.
Okay.
I just feel like it was aggressive for the meaning of what they were trying to do at that time. I feel like if I was being aggressive, then I feel like that makes sense.
Okay, did you make statements that you were the Aurora Mall?
I did not.
Okay, on TikTok you did not do that?
No.
Okay, well that's possibly one of the things that you got this warrants on is because of that. Okay, so that's up for debate, but that's the information that we have. So we don't know if you're armed. We don't know what other weapons you may have on you. What do you use? What do you use to? What part of your body do you use if you're going to use a weapon? You would use your hands, right?
I would use my hands.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we want to have control of your hands. And so for our arrest control, and the way that we do arrest control is we gain control of the hands, and there's certain ways that we do that. It's a twist lock, and sometimes it's uncomfortable, right? It's not the most comfortable hold to have your hand twisted like this, okay? But what does that keep you from doing? Keeps you from fighting, huh?
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Another thing is I am extremely popular on social media.
Okay.
So it doesn't surprise me that one of my fans would have called the Aurora Mall and then claimed I said something I didn't, because that happens all the time as well.
Okay. All right. So I will give you my card, my business card, okay?
Okay.
And if you want to lodge a complaint, there's a complaint number on the back, or you can call me directly, okay? From the card if you have any other questions, okay? I would tell you that you're probably going to get a better return as far as someone talking to you if you just call me if you have any other questions, okay?
Okay.
All right. Does that work?
That works.
Okay.
Thank you.
Daniel Larson would call his manager Clark on February 6th from jail, which was later shared by Flex Burger on February 8th.
Okay. Yeah, so apparently this is pretty much all Bob's fault. But it's because, don't tell him this, but it's because I haven't been going to my probation meetings because he won't give me my money to be able to get there.
Okay, so I have a couple things to tell you, I guess, because I don't know, have you had any contact with the outside world yet?
No, I haven't.
Well, sadly, Toby Keith passed away.
Who?
The guy who sings Red Solo Cup.
Right.
Yeah.
Toby Keith passed away.
Yeah. So how you doing so far?
Well, I'm doing okay.
Do they have you in like general population, like with a bunch of other people?
I guess it's considered protected custody general population.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm not quite sure, but everyone is friendly, everyone is kind. I'm getting some help, from the inmates, trying to cope. But yeah, I don't know why they put my bond so high.
I know, $20,000.
Worst case scenario, yeah, and I don't think I'm gonna be here too long.
No, I mean, it would be max, is what I was looking into. I think 120 days.
Well, the max is 120 days. Still a decent time, but...
I mean, yeah, that's scary.
Yeah, it is scary, but...
And then there was an ununiformed police officer who I honestly think was McDougal. Was McDougal there?
I don't think it was Daniel McDougal, but I do believe it was somebody from the FBI.
Yeah, and I did see your friend too, the black security guard. They were telling, the other cops were scared to approach you. They were like, he could be armed and dangerous, and the one guy was like, we could get this done in 5 minutes.
This is not that complicated. It really isn't. And that's the thing, Sarge. He's not going to run through the mall. We got 3 of us here to be able to grab him easily. I have a rapport with them. They're making this more complicated than what it needs to be. It doesn't. We don't need all these resources to take one dude into custody, which he's going to be fine.
It's like a whole thing. They like surrounded you in the mall. It was crazy.
I don't know why they were acting the way they acted. Anyways, yeah, so I'm okay.
Thank God.
Yeah, my main concern is, just how we're gonna get this taken care of.
Exactly.
I know for a fact Bob can't do it all. I don't know if Grace can. I don't know. I think it's going to take a team effort.
And is your cellmate a nice person?
My cellmate is okay. Sometimes I feel like I would do better in my own cell, but other times I feel like the company is better.
Yeah.
But, what I've been told, this is just what I've been told by the other cellmates.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, but anyways, I'll talk to you tomorrow, okay?
Okay, I'll be ready.
After this call, 2 more calls would be made in Arapahoe County Jail, one on February 12th and one on February 14th.
Apparently, so because of the tablet things that they have here, where the video calls,
Yeah.
it's got Wi-Fi. Of course, it's charged just like anything, right?
Yeah, that's
But
fine.
They do have tablets, and people are going around to cell showing all of my photoshopped, not even the real photos, but photoshopped photos of
Are you serious?
Yep.
Jeez, so they
The ones that we are trying to have taken down are the ones that are being shown.
Oh, so like the nude pictures?
Yep.
Jeez, did you see that like today?
Yes. So I actually had to move cells, and now I'm in a cell with 2 other people.
Jeez, are you good?
Let me see if I can hear you better.
Oh, there you are, Daniel. Jeez, you're looking good.
Yeah, so...
Have you been working out?
It's just to a point. I don't really know what to really do at this. And he's telling me to tell the courts that if they don't get me housing, Bob's gonna all this weird stuff. And it's like, no, like, please just, I don't want to be involved in all that garbage.
Jeez.
And it's not the court's job to get me housing.
It's not. So Bob's threatening the court to if they don't get you.
Yeah, well, he's 70 years old.
Yeah.
And he's acting like being 70 years old gives him the authority. And all it's doing is it's bringing down my life. And it's like, it's framing me is what it's doing.
It's making you look worse than you, and right now, since you're sitting in jail, it's not the best situation.
Right.
Here, try.
And in the end, he should be the one to bail me out, because he's the one that's been giving me all my money.
And he's the one that didn't get you housing or anything, so he screwed up everything.
Right. Yeah, so what I would do is I would talk to Tina and kind of go from there.
Okay. I can do that for you.
And then in the meantime, I guess, I should go for now to save battery and to save money.
Okay, yeah, smart.
Okay.
Alright.
And I will message you back.
Okay. Stay safe, Daniel.
Alright.
Yep. Stay safe.
The last call from jail happened on February 23rd, now in the Boulder County Jail, where Clark and Daniel talk about his ongoing legal challenges and a plea deal, financial concerns, Daniel's plans, and a video update for the Reddit. In this call, Daniel continuously repeats sentences, especially when talking about Grace. It is so excessive at some points where it gets genuinely concerning.
I mean, have you been okay though? Like, I mean, have you been do you have any friends in this one?
Yes and no, kind of. I mean, not really friends, but I mean, people I can talk to, yes.
Yeah. I mean, I see those people in the back. They look like they're good people. Yeah, you play some cards tonight, you know. So, I mean, have you been eating again well? Like, what'd you have for dinner tonight?
I've been eating fairly okay. I've been extremely concerned about Grace. And, I want to move things forward with, but I need to be out and I need things to go smoother financially.
I agree. I mean, what would be your plan, do you think, with Grace when you got out? Like, how would you want to move it close? Like, how would you want to, like, tie the knot, I guess?
I think I need to get enough money, save up. I feel like I need to get that done within like a month or two. 2 months max. And I think as soon as I get an apartment, Grace can move in with me.
I mean, yeah, I mean, it would be like a 1-bedroom, but you should be able to afford that in Denver at the latest.
Yeah, my hope is as soon as I get out of here, I'm going to talk with Grace and try to figure out how she wants to help move things forward. I've been thinking about Grace and thinking about us and how we want to try to move things forward. And besides that, I just haven't really talked to her because I've been stuck up in here.
Yeah, I mean, I think Bob accidentally blocked me like a year ago before I had full contact with you on my number. I'm pretty sure I texted him and he blocked me.
That he was kind of having a hard time believing that like me and Grace were together. And he's blaming the fact that Grace is a millionaire and she has enough money to bail me out. But at the same time, we know how Tina kind of controls a lot of her finances right now.
Yeah,
so without Tina, we can't really do anything. Because I know Grace is... You know, like I said, I'm going to try to really focus a lot more on me and Grace. And trying to fix that and try to move things forward with that.
Okay.
But what I would say to Grace is I just, you know, I want her to keep her head high.
Keep her head high, yeah.
Yeah, I would just say to Grace that, like, trying to get me out and...
Kanye dropped a new album, but...
Kanye West?
Yeah. Yeah, he's got this new song that's like... I don't know, it's... The world's going crazy right now.
So, yeah, just... I would tell Tina that, like, the odds of me getting out on Friday is, I want to say, 85%.
85%, okay.
85 or 90%. So, besides that, just if you can, show Grace the video and say I'm okay. And tell her that, like, because you know how to call me.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I mean, I figured it out, and it's cheap. Video calls are way cheaper than anything else, to be honest.
Yeah, tell Grace if she wants to set one up. Tell her that, like...
On March 1st, Daniel has another court hearing and is sentenced to 1 year of probation, and was then shortly released from jail. The following day, Daniel would make 2 new accounts, one on TikTok and one on YouTube, both named Daniel Larson Free 2024, Both of these accounts would later be terminated. Nothing much happens in the month of March all the way up to March 17th, where Daniel would attempt to do a fan meetup at a mall. However, allegedly a troll attacks him. He goes live afterward, visibly agitated. He says that he saw a middle schooler at the meetup that wanted a photo. However, Daniel didn't believe he had $20 and turns him down. Then as he was walking to the mall from the Boulder County Library, trolls tried to dump soda on him. He says that it's not fair when people take pictures of him behind his back due to security issues, and that he is upset with Grace for not answering his calls. He then complains about having to keep his phone charged, and mentions that last night he was followed by a car and got pictures taken of him while he was walking down the street. Again, we do not know if this is true or not.
Some middle schooler. So there was a middle schooler that showed up at the fan meetup. Told me he had $20 to take a picture. I looked at him, saw how old he was, and I was like, I don't believe you. That's what I was thinking in my mind. So I turned down the photo, okay, and I keep on walking, okay. At that point, he starts following me. Around that time, there were two other people, because I was down at the Boulder County Library. There was two other people down on Pearl Street Mall that come up to me, and one of them was carrying a cup of what looked to be soda and tried to pour it on me again. And at that point, I started running, and now I'm not even sure where I am. Also, remember guys, I can't get a job anywhere. Like, no places will hire me because of the threats I made before. So no place wants to hire me. So don't expect me to get a job anytime soon. Don't ask me why, Grace. Don't ask me why I'm pissed off. Grace is literally texting me right now going like, why are you so pissed off? It's because she hasn't even answered my phone calls. She doesn't even care about my finances. Like, why am I dating somebody that straight up doesn't even... And okay, so now Clark started messaging me, going like, "Hey, what's your problem? I'm in a meeting." And well, dude, I don't like it when you message me at 3 a.m. in the morning when I'm trying to sleep, and that's the only time you care. Also, last night, somebody stopped by the shelter while I was in the cafeteria area, and somebody apparently drove by, followed me there last night, and somebody drove by in their car taking pictures of me through the window. Had their window rolled down and their gigantic camera out the window. And it wasn't a phone camera, it was like a film camera for some type of music production film or something of that nature. Don't know why anybody would be doing that. Because that's illegal.
The same day, multiple trolls would film themselves approaching Daniel and dumping water on him.
No.
2 days later, on March 19th, Daniel would be arrested again for fugitive from justice and was once again arrested and placed in the Broomfield County Detention Center and was later transferred to Jefferson County Jail the following day. Daniel only spent 2 days in jail and was released on March 22nd. The day after he got released, Daniel would have another meltdown known as the March 23rd meltdown. In this meltdown, it's unclear of what caused it, but Daniel was chased by trolls at some point, so that may have triggered it. During the meltdown, Daniel once again hits himself and once again threatens to unalive the FBI, as well as bomb Tina and Grace Vanderwall. After this live, his TikTok account would be suspended from going live.
I'm being chased by a group of about 10 teenagers that go to CU University. The same, or one of the groups that attacked me a couple days ago. They're trying to...
Starting off the month of April, on the 1st, Daniel Larson would upload a YouTube video of an AI Discord call of Bob Proctor Ox and Gypsy Crusader.
When we first started out doing this, I would go 2.5, sometimes 3 hours trolling Daniel Larson. And I look back on it, I'm like, I don't know how we did it. Man, it's been so wild, man, with all of you guys. I mean, wow, dude. The subreddit was a massive success this year. We have you to thank for it, Bob.
This is my revenge for everything that you have done to me, Daniel.
We managed to get a drone to follow him around. We had him pull the fire alarm at Olive Garden. He still doesn't know about the GPS tracker we put inside the lining of his jacket. I don't even know what to do with all the ad revenue the subreddit has given us. Even with all the white trucks and red cars we've hired to gang stalk Daniel full-time, I still find myself with an overwhelming amount of money.
The next day, Daniel stays at a hotel where a fire alarm goes off. Daniel in the video acts very surprised and at one point claims he thought there was a fire. Despite this, many believe it was Daniel.
I don't know. I thought it was a fire.
No. Somebody smoked it earlier.
Oh, okay.
You know, find out.
Okay. Thought there was a fire.
That same day, Daniel goes live on his bus trip on his way back to Denver, and on his way, the bus gets pulled over and Daniel gets arrested for fugitive from justice once more, with his bond being held at $1,500. Lucky enough for Daniel, he gets released the next day by a court order. Meanwhile, that same day, the body cam footage of the March 19th arrest goes public.
That's the... No. Oh, yeah.
Do you have anything on you that's gonna poke me, prick me, stick me, or anything like that?
I don't.
All right, we're gonna walk down here, okay? Because it's easier than walking up in the mud.
Okay.
Right here, okay? Go and spread your feet for me. You see you have nothing on you that's gonna poke me, prick me, stick me. I'm gonna unzip your jacket here.
I don't.
Okay.
You know, the probation officer wasn't Denver. And then I guess there's also one out of
I don't know. I didn't see one out of Bluefield. I can check.
Okay. Yeah, there's nothing out of he said no, Jefferson County.
Okay.
I don't know, but he said he talked to the Jefferson County about it. So I really don't know.
Food.
Have a seat back there for me. I'm gonna buckle you in real quick, okay?
Thank you.
There we go.
On the 5th, Daniel makes a message to the FBI while claiming to be friends with Donald Trump.
Alrighty, this is a message to the feds, the FBI, CIA, the US government, and Bob, and everybody on Earth. You better not try to twist what I am saying and take little bits and pieces of my social media and try to incriminate me and try to press charges on me, because you guys are trying to take what I say, take the things that I've said, and twist the entire story around. If anyone does that, there will be a massive, massive lawsuit. I am friends with Donald J. Trump, and when he's president, I will make sure that he takes down the feds. But I'm not going to sit here and play games where the feds are like, oh, you threatened us, you said this, you said that, when you don't even know the entire reason why. And you don't even know that I'm in danger every single day. Because of my popularity, I get attacked every single day. And you guys don't get to. So that's on you guys.
The same day, Daniel goes live, venting about Bob ghosting him, making him cancel his appointments. He also talks about his frustration on getting housing, and thinks he's being watched by the FBI for being homeless. He also claims to be in contact with Grace's brother, Jacob Vanderwall. In the comments section of that video, a user asked Daniel how come he is the only famous person to be living on the street and how that makes no sense. Daniel replies with good morning. It makes no sense, just completely oblivious of his situation. Daniel goes live again later in the night outside a restaurant and believes Bob is in the stream where he apologizes to the fake Bob. And at one point, Daniel even claims that 2 accounts are Bob.
Okay. And people are trying to mess up this. Well, okay, now we have people being two-faced. We have 2 people claiming to be Bob, so I don't know what's going on. They want you to go inside and be arrested. No, not if I pay. I'm aware people impersonate you, and it's not okay. Impersonation is a crime. But, yeah, here's my apology. I'm sorry. I'm going to go back in and I guess try to pay. I don't know.
Now on April 6th, another major meltdown would happen. The April 6th meltdown was a significant meltdown that displayed an unusual level of anger from Daniel during the meltdown. Daniel's tone was guttural compared to his usual high-pitched tone in the previous meltdowns, to the point where he was frothing at the mouth. The meltdown was instigated by a combination of being kicked out of Buffalo Wild Wings and an exchange with a troll impersonating Bob Proctor. The April 6th meltdown is considered to be one of the more extreme meltdowns Daniel has had to date, with similarities to the August 29th meltdown. The meltdown serves as one of the most poignant examples of Daniel's debilitating mental health. Daniel live streamed the entire chain of events to his YouTube channel, but it was removed from the site soon after the meltdown. In a brief live stream, Daniel appears distressed and is running away from the restaurant. He insinuates that the police have been called after an attempt to dine and dash. The original video on YouTube was titled "Daniel Larson just got his new job threatened by the manager at Buffalo Wild Wings," but the job was fabricated by trolls, likely in an attempt to instigate an incident. About 40 minutes later, the April 6th meltdown would take place. The live stream begins with Daniel calling Bob the N-word and threatening to bomb his house till the day he dies. He repeatedly yells bomb, kill, and murder to express his frustration with Bob and the entities he believes to be persecuting him. Daniel frequently repeats phrases and hits himself during meltdowns, likely due to autism impacting his ability to process negative emotions. He further threatens to bomb every police station in the world and federal entities including the White House, the Feds, and Daniel McDougal. Daniel's mouth becomes coated in his own saliva, and Daniel hits the ground and his groin repeatedly towards the end of the stream. The Bob Daniel is referring to in this meltdown is not real and is just another troll, as Bob Proctor cut ties with Daniel in late 2023 after Daniel and Bob had an altercation in the car. Again, the content of the meltdown includes
your house till the day you call the feds on me, you I roll too.